Hi guys, good evening. Guys, if you're able to see my screen, just type S in the chat box so that we can get started. Thanks for the confirmation. So let's continue with automating of that end-to-end application. So for that, I'll open the test case document first. Okay, I'll first open the test case document. Yeah. Now I'll open the Eclipse ID. Let the Eclipse ID launch. So here I'll select the batch that is the live implementation space, select launch. I'll open the workspace and see till where we have automated. Okay. I think if I remember properly, we have automated till verifying all the mandatory fields in the register account page are marked with red color hashtag symbol. Till here. We automated till 14th. Okay. Test case. Let me expand this and see. Yeah. I automated till 14th one. So today we are going to automate 15th test case, okay? 15th test case under the register account functionality, where I am going to show you how to perform database testing with the help of Selenium Java, okay? We are going to automate database testing, okay? So we are going to connect to the database and, and verify the data. So this is something new, guys. This is something new, okay? This 15th test case, I'm going to show you how to automate verifying the details that are provided while registering an account are stored in the database properly or not. Okay. So this is some kind of special thing. You are going to learn something new in this session. So focus well. Okay. This kind of test case, which is completely different from the previous ones. As part of this test case, we are going to connect to the database, retrieve the data that is got stored into the database while performing the, you know, registering an account. Okay. While registering an account, some data is getting stored in the database, whether whatever the data that you have entered into the application while registering the account, is it matching with the data that is actually stored in the database, that we are going to verify. And if both are matching, then we'll pass the test, otherwise the test will fail. Fine. 15th test case is definitely special, guys. So here we need to open the application URL in the browser. After that, we need to click on my account drop menu in the register account. Here I need to go to this application. First of all, I need to go to this application, guys. Is the application working or not? Okay, it's working. I need to click on my account drop menu and then select what? Register option. Once I go to the register account page, then we need to enter all the new account details into all the fields, that is first name field, last name field, email field, telephone field, password confirm, newsletter, privacy policy, all the options I need to enter new details. Okay, let's say here I'm going to enter some new details here. Some email address also, brand new email address I'll give here, for which the account doesn't exist yet. Okay, let's say this is a brand new email address and here telephone number. Here I'm going to give the password. I'm going to give 12345 as the password. Okay, then I need to select this S as a newsletter option, select the privacy policy, click on the continue button. What will happen, guys? The account will get created. Okay, with the given details, the account will get created. And in the database, these details will get stored, yes or no? The first name, last name, email, telephone, password, all these details will get stored into the database, into one of the table in the database, yes or no? This application will have a database, definitely. In that database, the data that is entered into this register account functionality of the application will get stored into the particular database. But here the question is, while entering the details from in the register account page, the same details are getting stored into the database correctly or not? Whatever the details you have given while creating the account, the same details are getting stored into the database or not? Okay, you have to compare. If both match, then the data that you are entering into the application, if it matches with the data that is getting stored into the database, then can we pass the test or fail the test? Is the database testing passed or failed? The data that is entering into the application while creating the account is the same data that got stored into the database. If both are matching, then we'll pass the test. If in case, whatever the data, if in case, whatever the data you have entered into the application is not matching with the data that is actually stored into the database of the application, whatever the data that you have entered into the application is not exactly matching with the data. That means data that you have entered while creating the code is not perfectly storing in the database. Okay, due to some issues in the application logic that is written by developers, data that you are entering while creating the account is not perfectly stored into the database. Some changes are there means you have to fail the test, right? But how to do this? To do this, guys, I cannot do this with this application, okay? Whatever the tutorials in the application is there, I cannot do this, okay? Because this is hosted on the public level and I don't have any database access to that particular application, okay? I don't have any database access to this particular application. So what I'm going to do here is, or demonstrate here is, we are going to do everything from scratch. I'm going to set up, I'm going to convert my computer machine into a server machine. What I'm going to do, guys, to make this particular test case possible, okay, to make this particular test case possible, what I'm going to do, I'm going to, okay, convert my computer machine into what, server machine, where this tutorials ninja kind of application is hosted. That is the same e-commerce application is hosted, and I make sure that I have the access to the database. I'll make sure that I have access to the database, and then locally in my machine I'll be able to access the e-commerce application, and whatever the account I created in my local machine, the same data should be stored in the database. Okay, so I'm going to set up one new application. Okay, so to perform this database testing, right, we should have the access to the database. I don't have any access to the database of the tutorialsninja.com/demo application. Okay, we are going to install XAMPP and all those stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you step by step how to, you know so for that, I'll just go to the chat GPT. Everyone know chat GPT, right? Everyone know chat GPT. Go to chat GPT, guys. Go to chat GPT and just see what I'm trying to do here. Okay. What is the prompt I'm going to give and all the stuff. Just see here. You're going to do it step by step. Okay. Your XAMPP is already there. I'll just go to the control panel. Just go to the control panel and uninstall XAMPP from here. Already in my machine, XAMPP software is there. So I have to freshly install. So let me uninstall this. I'll make my machine kind of completely new one. Okay. Earlier some XAMPP software is installed. I'm uninstalling it. Let it uninstall so that I can start fresh. This software is required, guys. Okay. For this process, this software is required. So first step is that we have to set up the application in my machine. By converting this machine into the server machine, I'm going to install e-commerce application, and also I'm going to set up the database as part of the installation process. Is there any? Yeah, I got a dialog here. It's, I just need to select yes. Remove the C, XAMPP, this folder. Yes, you have to remove it. Okay, we have to uninstall the XAMPP completely. From my machine, I need to uninstall the XAMPP completely. Let's wait for the installation to complete. Here, some prompt came. Close this. Again, it came. Again, close this. Let it get uninstalled, guys. Let it get uninstalled. It will take some time to get uninstalled. In my machine, XAMPP software is already there, but I want to show everything from scratch. I want to show everything from scratch. So I'm trying this. Let's wait for this to be completed or to be uninstalled completely. The progress is going on. The installation to be completed. XAMPP software we need to install as part of setting up a local e-commerce application, okay, which looks similar to the tutorial application that we were using for automating from in the previous sessions and all. The same applications I'm going to host in this local machine by converting my computer machine into a server machine. I'm going to host a local e-commerce application which looks similar to the tutorialsninja.com/demo application, okay, that we were automating from the previous sessions in the previous sessions. So as part of that, setting up a local machine, okay, as part of setting up that local machine, okay, local application in my machine by converting my machine into server, I also will have the access to the database, guys, okay. During that process, I'll also get the access to the database. I'm going to show you step by step. But for that, okay, we should install XAMPP software. As part of this process, we have to install XAMPP software. Okay, but XAMPP software is already there in my machine, so I'm uninstalling so that I can explain everything from scratch for you. Okay, I'm trying to uninstall this so that I can explain everything from scratch. So let the XAMPP software get uninstalled. And meanwhile, while the XAMPP software is getting uninstalled, let's go to the chat GPT here and search. Let's do a prompt. Okay, let's search for a prompt. Let this set up OpenCart application in local machine. Set up OpenCart application in local machine. Okay, explain in a step by step and easy manner. Let's see what kind of steps we are going to get. Setting up an OpenCart application on your local machine involves a series of steps that include, you don't have to apply the mind, just go to ChatGPT and search for this prompt, guys. Set up OpenCart application in local machine, explain in step by step and easy manner. Okay, if you say this, you will get all the step by step guide. Okay, first is install required software. We need to install the required software. That is to convert my machine into a server machine. Okay. If you have to install a local server environment. Okay. I want to convert my local machine into a server machine. I want to convert my local machine into a server machine. So OpenCart application requires PHP, MySQL and a web server like Apache. So how to get this PHP, MySQL and Apache kind of web server in my machine? For that to happen, the easiest way to set up these components is by using a software bundle. Like either you have to use XAMPP software, which works for both Windows, Mac and Linux operating system. You can use and install XAMPP software, or WAMP, which is only for Windows, or MAMP, which is only for Mac and Windows. So since XAMPP is for Windows, Mac and Linux, right? I'll go and install XAMPP. Okay. So download and install the software bundle XAMPP. Okay. So for that, I should first get this thing, uninstalled so that I can show you how to install XAMPP from scratch. Okay. So simply by running this prompt, right, running this kind of prompt, you'll get all this information. So as part of the first step, we have to install XAMPP in my machine. I'm going to show you everything practically, guys. Okay. So for that, my system should be neat and clean. Okay. The XAMPP software is already there in my machine. So I'm trying to uninstall the XAMPP software in my machine so that I can install the XAMPP software freshly in my machine. Okay. So while it gets uninstalled, guys, it's taking some time while it gets uninstalled. Here you see to install XAMPP. Okay, we can search like this. Okay, XAMPP space download. Okay, just two words. XAMPP space download. Press enter. Once you say XAMPP space download and press enter, you'll get this link, XAMPP download link. Click on this download XAMPP. Here, which website is coming? apachefriends.org slash and download. Okay, this is okay. From Apache Friends, you can download XAMPP, guys. Go to that link. Go to that downloads page of the apachefriends.org. That's, you can trust that website, no problem. And here, once you go to the apachefriends.org slash download, under that, XAMPP for Windows is there, XAMPP for browsers is there, XAMPP for Linux is there, XAMPP for OS X is there. Multiple things are there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go with XAMPP for Windows. Okay, I'm going to go for XAMPP for Windows. In that, three versions are there. Okay, 8.0.30, 8.1.25, 8.2.12 are there. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you everything. Okay. How to get access to the DB and all, I'm going to show you. Okay. Don't worry, Venkat. Okay. Venkata Suresh, just wait. By installing this XAMPP, we can get that. And also in this prompt, everything will be there. I'm going to show you. Okay. So before we write any Selenium automation code, we should have the access to the application. In my mission, I'm going to set up the application and also I have to set up the database for this particular application. Everything step by step, I'm going to show you. Just wait and see. Okay. So first thing is that this should get uninstalled. Then I can download the latest version of XAMPP for Windows. What is the latest version out of these three? 8.2.12 is the latest, right? For XAMPP, here you are going to get PHP, Apache Server, and also, what is the other one? Apache Server, PHP, and the database. What is the database you are going to get? MySQL database, DBMS software. What is the DBMS software you are going to get? Apart from PHP and Apache Web Server, you are going to get MySQL DBMS software. Okay. So using that by setting up that MySQL DBMS as part of this setup of XAMPP and all, we'll be able to access database. Got it? Venkatesh Suresh, what is going to happen is clear. By installing the
Have a
XAMPP,
doubt like
yeah.
doubt like in our real time projects we have access for MySQL. So for that also we need XAMPP in our system.
So in real-time projects, you see, not required, not required. Okay, not required.
What
If
required?
the client has given you the necessary, you see the XAMPP node, XAMPP is like you see you are trying yourself here. Okay, it's in real time. This may not be required. In real time, what happens is the client will give you the application page URL, and also the client will give you a link using which you can connect to the database of that application. In that case, XAMPP is not
Okay.
required. Okay, but
Okay.
what if? Okay. If the client doesn't give you the details, okay, client will definitely have to give the details in real time. Otherwise, you cannot automate that, right? Client need to
Correct.
give you
Correct.
all the details of the database where the data is being stored of the application, whatever the application you are using. If you are entering the data into the application, where the data is getting stored, in which table and all. You see, lot of clients, what they will do is they will give some URL, guys. By connecting to the URL, you'll get all the information like what is the database, the BMS software, what is the database, in which table, okay, which data is being stored. Everything you can see there. Okay, you will have all the details of the database in real time. But here, for me to demonstrate how to automate this kind of scenario, I am not the client, right? Okay, I don't have any application with me or database. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase something like I'm going to set up that XAMPP in my machine so that I'm going to try to make it realistic. You see, technically also, okay, so I'm going to mimic one application and I'm going to set up the database. This you don't have to do in real time, okay? This installation of this server and all you don't have to do. I'm going to do because I want to demonstrate this test case, automating this particular test case. That's the reason I want to do. But in real time, it's not required. Okay. The client will give you the details. Okay. Here only for knowledge purpose, guys. We are going to set up this just for knowledge purpose. By setting up that, once you set up that application and the database for the application, now you have the access to everything. But in real time, you'll get the access from the client. So here, until you set up, you cannot automate this, right? Simple. Okay. I don't have any real application having the database access. I don't have any example. I'm trying to create an example in my case. Okay. By converting my machine to server machine and running and connecting to the database and all those stuff, I'll be able to automate this. Otherwise, I'll not be able to show you how to automate. But in real time, this kind of steps you don't have to do. Okay. This kind of steps you don't have to do. This is just to create an environment where we have an application having the database also database of the application is also there. Now you have the access to the application and database. Now you can write the automation code. Okay. The starting point from where I'm going to show you how to write the automation code, to verify that perform the database testing is something you have to focus here. But ultimately, if you learn this also, there is no harm in that, right? How to set up the application by running the server here in your machine, by converting your machine to the server machine, and how to set up the database for that machine application and all. If you do that practically, you'll get a lot of more knowledge. So I'm going to showcase that also. But ultimately, in real time, you don't have to do that. Okay, do this. Fine. So here, XAMPP software got successfully uninstalled from my machine, guys. I'll also go to my C drive here. In the C drive, see any XAMPP folder is there. If anything is there, delete that. Okay. Better to delete that and also go to the users folder and username folder and see if anything that is not really required for you is there here. I don't think something you need to delete from here. That's okay, guys. Those two things. Uninstall XAMPP software in your machine if it is already there, and second, in your machine it may not be there. Okay, I tried this already, so it's there, so I uninstall it. And also some XAMPP folder was there, I installed it in your machine. If your machine is completely new and you have never tried XAMPP, you don't have to do all these steps. Okay, now the next thing is that I went to this website, right? Okay, apachefriends.org/downloads under the XAMPP. Okay, XAMPP for Windows. I'll just go with this latest version. Whatever the latest version you have at that particular point of time, click on the download button. So here your download will start automatically. If it doesn't, click here. Okay, let's wait for some downloads to start. Otherwise, after waiting for some time, if the download doesn't start, I'm going to click here. Okay, let's see whether the download is getting started here or not. Download has not started it. Okay, it's not starting, so I'm going to click here. Once I click there, is it starting? The page is still loading, guys. After I click, the page is still loading. Let's see what is going to happen here. Is the download getting started here anywhere? Looks like no. Okay, let me do one thing. Again, let me go back. Just click on the download button again. Your download will start automatically. If it doesn't, click here. Okay, started, guys. Started. Somehow it started. That's okay. Download has started. Let's wait for the download to finish. Or let's do one thing. I'm just cancelled it. I know what is the reason. Just give me a second. Let me go to my downloads folder and whatever the files are there, I'll just going to delete them. I don't need all these files. I'm just cleaning the downloads folder. Now let me do it again. Let me go to this Apache Friends and from there, download page. In that, click on the download button. The download should start automatically. If not, click here. The download should start somehow. Okay. Let's see whether the download is getting started. Earlier we cancelled it, right? So yeah, download started, guys. A brand new download has started here. Somehow the download should get started for the XAMPP software. These steps you don't have to perform in real time. Whatever the steps I'm going. Yes, if it is already there, you better to uninstall it because we are going to do it from scratch. Okay. Yes. Okay. Someone is asking me a question like, if it's installed in my machine, then do I have to uninstall it? Yes. Okay. For this process to be done, you can uninstall and install it freshly. But I am doing this for training purpose. Okay. If you already have, you can keep it also, not a problem. Okay, if you know the process and all of installation and all, you just keep it. Okay, and then try on the top of that. Okay, otherwise you don't have to uninstall also. Okay, it's not compulsory to uninstall. Okay, you can keep it. If you already have, you can keep it, not a problem. But if you don't have, install it. Okay, download and install it if you don't have. Okay, but as a trainer I need to explain everything from scratch, right? So I have uninstalled it. It is not compulsory for you to uninstall. In my case, it is compulsory because I want to explain everything from scratch on a clean, neat machine. From scratch, I want to download the XAMPP and then install it for you. Okay, show you how to install and all. So that is the reason I installed. But in your case, you don't have to uninstall if you already have XAMPP software installed in your machine. So let's wait for the XAMPP software to get downloaded here. First of all, it should get downloaded. After that, I'm going to install it. Okay, so almost there, done. Go to the location where it got installed, downloaded, sorry. Double click on this exe file. The installation wizard will start. I got a user access control dialog. I'm just selecting yes here. Once I selected yes on the user access control dialog, you see welcome to XAMPP. The installation started. Installation wizard. Important. So some warning message is coming. If you are getting this warning message, you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Important because an activated user access control on your system, some functions are possibly restricted with you. Okay. Please avoid to install XAMPP2 and all those stuff or deactivate USC. Some kind of message is coming. Don't worry. Say okay. Don't worry about that message. Say okay. Okay, it's okay. Then you got the installation wizard. Click on next. Again, click on. You see MySQL is coming here. A lot of things are coming here, guys. Okay, PHP is coming. Then Apache server is also coming here. You see, it's in by default selected state. So a lot of things are coming here, guys. Apache server, PHP is coming, and MySQL DBMS software is coming. Whatever the things that are required for setting up an application along with the database are coming here. The moment I click on next, you see XAMPP is getting installed in my C drive. A XAMPP folder will be created. Okay. And another C drive, XAMPP folder will be created. In that XAMPP folder, all the files related to XAMPP software will be there. Click on next. Here, language English. That's okay. Click on next. Click on next. Don't have to change any options during this process. Simply install blindly from start to end. You just have to keep on clicking next option and install. Okay. In a while, XAMPP software will get installed in my machine. We have downloaded it. Now we are installing it. Okay. So once we have the XAMPP software downloaded and installed, then we'll move to the next step. Okay. We'll go step by step. No hurries. No hurries, guys. We need to perform we need to automate the database testing. Okay, to automate the database testing, we need to have an application, access to the application, and also we should have the access to the database of the application, which I don't have any sample application which is published onto the web having this application and database. So I'm trying to set up this in my own machine. Okay, a replica of that same application I'm going to you know set up in my own machine so that we can have the access to the application and also the database of that application. And before you, I'll try to create a database and all set up all the database. And once everything is ready for that application with the front end and back end, then I'm going to show you how to automate such kind of database testing. Okay. Then I'm going to show you how to automate the database testing. Let's wait, guys. Let's wait until this XAMPP software is successfully downloaded and installed. Okay. Let's wait. Fine. It's getting installed. XAMPP software is getting installed. It'll take some time. XAMPP is an easy to install Apache distribution containing MySQL, PHP, and Perl. Okay, same something. MySQL, PHP is there. PHP is the language. MySQL is a DBMS software. Apache is a server. To launch or publish an application, we need a server, right? To launch an application, we need a server. We need a server. On the server, we'll host the code, and by hosting the code on the server, the application will run. Okay, but I'm going not going to publish this application anywhere. It's just a setup. Just trying it out. Okay, trying out by accessing the database of the application. That's it. So this is also a learning, guys. Okay, software testers or something. You should also have knowledge like what is a server, what is DBMS software, and what is a language used for building the application and all. How in real time the developers will, publish the applications and all, develop the applications. You should have some knowledge, right? Here already we are not developing the application. I'll show you how to download the OpenCart application code and all this stuff. But for hosting that OpenCart application code and running on the server so that you can have the access to the local version of the application. Okay, what are all the things that are required? I'm going to cover in this session. Don't worry. Okay, so this kind of something new you are learning. Okay, sometimes you may not get the required things. Okay, because you don't have the connection with the client or something. You have to set up yourself. Okay, you have to set up the application by yourself. You have to set up the database by yourself. Then only you can practice, right? Then only you can practice the real time stuff. So we are going to do that, okay? We are going to practice that, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that setup thing step by step. Just by using ChatGPT and all, I'll do it, okay? Nothing more than that. And this is also will give you some confidence, okay? So what is a front end, back end kind of part of the applications and all, okay? How people, developers will set up this kind of stuff. You should have the knowledge. Let's wait. The installation is almost there. So let's wait for some more time for the XAMPP software to get downloaded and installed, sorry, completely. You see what else is there in ChatGPT meanwhile while it's getting installed? What are the other things we have after installing Zap? Okay. In your Windows, Mac and Linux, you can try. So I'm installing XAMPP in Windows for now. So then we need to verify the installation. We have to start the server environment and ensure Apache MySQL servers are running. Okay. The next step is we have to start the server and database. Okay. DBMS. DBMS software is MySQL. Using this DBMS software, we can access the databases, tables, and all the stuff of the application. And also server environment we have to configure and run. Okay. These two things are required. Server and database we have to run. Okay. For any application, we should have the server and database. For setting up any application, we need the server and database. So for that, we are going to run Apache and MySQL, which we are going to get by default with XAMPP. Okay, these modules are coming by default with XAMPP. You don't have to install them separately. They're coming as part of the XAMPP. So once the installation is done, I'm going to show you how to set up server and how to run the server and database management system, DBMS or DBMS, whatever it is. Let's wait for the installation to complete. First, we are going to convert our local machine. Okay, our local machine, we are going to convert into a server machine. Okay, and also we are going to set up a DBMS software known as MySQL and connect the DBMS software to the application. Okay, in later steps. First, we should have the server and database. Okay, in this machine, we are going to set up the server and database so that later part we can create an application. Okay, on the top of the server, we can host an application and also we can configure the database for that application. Using the softwares known as Apache and MySQL, we can set up the application and the database of the application. From scratch, we are doing step by step. So I know this is a time-taking process. We have to be patient here. Okay, there's no other way, guys. We have to be patient here. Okay, slowly we have to do it. Welcome to XAMPP. XAMPP is an easy to install Apache distribution containing MySQL and PHP. And these two language, this PHP is one language and Perl is another language, guys. Both are there. Okay. If you want to host an application which is built using PHP, we can use XAMPP. You're almost there. Almost there, guys. It will be completed in a while. Almost there. The installation is almost about to complete here. Let's wait. Yeah. We got a dialog here, guys. Okay, done. The dialog went off and some prompts are coming here and there. Let's wait for the prompts to complete. See, creating an installer 75%. Let's wait for this to become 100% here. Okay, sure, I'll share the search string. Don't worry, Pranav. I'll share. You see, completing the XAMPP setup wizard. Do you want to start the control panel now? Say finish. It will start the control panel automatically. The XAMPP control panel will start on. Click on finish. You see, automatically what has launched? XAMPP control panel has launched. If this has not launched, you can also go here and say XAMPP control panel option. You'll get, select that. It will launch. Okay. So this dialog we need. Okay. After, we have to run the XAMPP software. Okay. So these options we'll get. That's okay. We'll launch it again. And meanwhile, someone is asking me a question that is, yeah, this prompt you need, right? I'll just posting that prompt in the Zoom chat. Okay. And also I'll post this in the WhatsApp group here. In our live automation batch. I'm going to post that prompt in the live automation group also. You can take it also from there. Okay. Fine. Next thing here is Here, I need to launch XAMPP, guys. Okay, I need to launch XAMPP control panel. After installing XAMPP, you have to launch this XAMPP control panel, and you need to start. You see, as per the instructions, we need to start the server environment, and that is Apache and MySQL DBMS servers. You see that you see Apache is one thing, and MySQL. You just have to start it. Start the server. You started a server. Server is running in a particular port number. Okay, and here start this MySQL. MySQL will run on a particular port number. That's okay. Okay, there are two ports being occupied by the Apache 80 and 443, and MySQL is being running on 3306. We have started the server and MySQL RDBMS software. Then next step is what, guys? What is the next step? What is the next step we have? We need to download what? OpenCart. We need to download the OpenCart. Okay, so visit this official website of OpenCart and download the latest version of OpenCart as a zip file. So let's go to the OpenCart application. OpenCart, just search for OpenCart. You'll get opencart.com. Just go to the opencart.com website, guys. Go to opencart.com website. That's enough. You just go to the opencart.com. Verifying and all those stuff, you'll be taken to the OpenCart application. Once you are on the landing page of the OpenCart, here you see there are two options coming: the best free and open source e-commerce platform. Do I have to pay any amount to get this kind of application, real e-commerce application? Do I need to pay any amount? Is it free or paid? They are giving it for free, right? Okay. Yes, we have done the same steps while, mail system also, but we didn't succeed, right? This one I am taking it separately. Okay. Fine. We'll do it from scratch. That's okay. So here we have the trial and free download. Okay. Trial and free download. I'll go with the free download. And in the free download, here open your cloud store is there. Download and host your own is there. Okay. I want to download and host in my machine only. I'm converting into server machine. I'm going to host. Okay. Click on download here. Once I say download, thank you for downloading OpenCart. Your download will begin shortly, or click to download manually. Okay. If the download has started, you don't have to click this link. If the downloading of the zip file of the OpenCart has not started, then click on this link. The zip file will download. Okay. Somehow you need to get this zip file get downloaded, guys. So that's one thing that you have to do. Okay. Once it gets downloaded, guys, once the zip file gets downloaded, go to the location where it got downloaded here. Okay. In the downloads folder, it got downloaded for me. And here I'll extract this zip file. Okay, what is the next step? We'll follow the steps properly. Okay, let's not skip any steps here. Download the latest version of OpenCart as a zip file. We have done. What is the next step then? Set up the OpenCart. Okay, set up the OpenCart files. For that, extract the files. Okay, unzip the downloaded zip file to a folder. Okay, so I'll go to the location where the zip file got downloaded for OpenCart. Right click here and say extract here. Extract all. Click on extract in the same downloads folder itself, downloads location itself, OpenCart zip file got extracted into this folder. Okay, let's wait for the extraction to be completed. Okay, let's wait for the extraction to be completed, guys. Yes, Shabdan, you are right. We have done the same steps while setting up mail system earlier. Okay, we are repeating this. That's for sure. Okay, same steps, correct. We are starting from scratch again. We are setting up the server, database. Now we are getting some. You see, we don't have to be the developers or something. We already have some developers who have developed this e-commerce application. I'm simply, it's an, you see, they provide it for free. So they are not charging me anything. Okay. They are not charging me anything. So I'm simply downloading that OpenCart application, which is a sample e-commerce application. The code is getting, we are getting that, extracting that complete project here. Okay. That project we are going to host in our server. Okay. Already we have converted our local machine into a Apache server, and where our software like MySQL is running now. We have also started the server and DBMS software. Now we need the application code, that we don't have to do a lot of hard work and build the application from scratch. The OpenCart company already has developed this e-commerce application for us, and they are providing this project code, entire project code for the application for us for free. We have simply downloaded that, and as per the instructions, we are extracting that folder. Control panel, if it's not, just see here. If it is there, that's okay. Okay. If it's not there here, just launch it from here. Okay. In your shortcut icons, you'll get this option. Okay. Just see here, Pranav. If it is already running, it will be there here in these options. Okay. The control panel is not visible. Just click on this arrow mark and you'll get this control panel visible here. I don't think so. You need to restart or search for exams control panel. You need to get basically. Just search like this, XAMPP. If it is not coming, search once again. Like type XAMPP space control panel. If you are getting this option, that's okay. If you are getting this app means everything is fine. If it is installed, you don't have to restore your machine. It should come automatically for you. The installation process is hectic. That's okay. We have to be patient here. We have to go step by step itself. Starting tomorrow, guys, we are going to have continuous sessions. Okay. Starting tomorrow, we are going to have continuous session, not alternative sessions. 27, 28, 29, we are going to have the sessions. Okay. And the sessions will start at 7 a.m. 7 p.m. Sorry. 7 p.m. Okay. From tomorrow onwards, the sessions will start at not 7 p.m. 7:30, guys. Sorry. 7:30 p.m. Okay. 7:30 p.m. So as usual, 7:30 p.m. they will start. Okay, 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. or 8:15 p.m. will take the session. Okay, the sessions will start from tomorrow from 7:30 p.m. I'll post in the chat. Okay, tomorrow onwards, we are going to have continuous sessions. Time 7:30 p.m. IST to 8:15 p.m. IST are the session timings. Okay. The extraction process is still going, guys. Okay, the extraction process is still going. Let's wait. It's 51% completed. Let's wait for this to finish. And meanwhile,
Hey, hi
while it's
Arvind.
getting extracted, yeah,
Sorry to interrupt you. I have
yeah, no.
installed it. It is showing me in my C drive, but when I try to search, it is not showing me
But
the
is it
container.
running here in the here this part, this area of the screen?
No,
It's
no,
already
no. It is
running.
not displaying anywhere.
Hmm.
Actually, they after installing, I got the option to restart the system, but I forcefully stopped to restart.
Maybe that may be the problem. If it you got an option to restart means then you have to
I
restart.
think I need to restart only after that the
Yes,
changes will be
yes, yes. You can
reflected.
do
Okay,
it
no
later. You
problem.
can do it later.
Later I will do. Thank you.
Later you try it out. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday we don't have the class, right?
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday will not have the class. Okay.
Okay, no
Only
problem.
on weekdays. Saturday, Sunday we will have weekend sessions. There will be some different topics. If you are interested, you can join them. Okay. Not
Sure,
these
thank you.
classes. Not these classes. The training batch. Okay. For training batch, it will be there, but not for live automation. Okay. Why these errors are coming? Build one thing. Task manager. Let's see. Still it is. It has. We are extracting the zip folder now, and then we need to move the files to the local server directory. Okay. Okay, guys, the folder got extracted here. There's a zip folder got extracted here. We got this open cart. Now, what is the next step that we have to do? Next step is that we need to move the files to the local server directory. Okay, we need to move the extract folder files to the local server directory. So we need to decide one, where is the local server directory? Already when you created XAMPP, right? When you installed XAMPP, okay, a local server directory got installed. Okay, a local server directory got created, guys. That is XAMPP folder got created. Okay, this is the local server directory. Okay, here we can set up the application. This is a server folder where you can host the code or publish the code so that the application will get published here. Okay, so open this folder, guys. Okay, server folder, XAMPP server folder, and in that we have to go to the location, that is htdocs location. Okay, htdocs, what is where is htdocs, expand that folder, C drive, XAMPP, and htdocs. Okay, here is the htdocs, and once we go there, it's they are saying that we need to copy these files. Okay, we need to move the files to this local server directory. If you are installed XAMPP software, you have to go to C drive, XAMPP folder, htdocs. Under that htdocs, you have to copy that. Okay, what I have to copy? I need to copy this extracted folder. Where is the extracted folder? This extracted folder. Go inside the extracted folder. There's one more folder. Go inside that. Now we have the files. Now go back. Wherever you have the file, just go back a bit and copy that folder. Okay, copy that folder. Don't copy this entire folder, extracted folder. Inside the extracted folder, another folder is there where the actual files are there. That folder you have to copy. The folder which is having the actual files you need to copy, and you just go to the location in your machine, that is C drive, XAMPP, and htdocs, and paste it. Paste it like this. Okay. Once you paste this, guys, once you paste this, once you paste this, yeah, the folder got created here. The folder got created here, guys. Okay. After extracting the whatever the folder we got, the folder got created here. That we copied that folder here, and if you go here, you'll find all the files of the OpenCart. You see, I have not developed it. I'm not the developer. I didn't develop all these files. Okay, the developers have of the OpenCart has created it and given it for us for free. I'm just copy pasting that folder location, folder path here, folder thing here. Okay, which contains all the application related files and folders. Fine then. So this is the file. This is the folder that we copied. copy the extracted files to your server's root directory. That is, this is server's root directory. And after that is there, rename the folder to something like OpenCart. Okay. Now try to rename this. Okay. Instead of keeping this some version and all, simply name it as OpenCart or something. So if you rename this as OpenCart, okay, if you rename this as OpenCart, go inside that. So this path, okay, you see under htdocs, OpenCart is a folder location, right? Now, if this is the case, then and again in that OpenCart folder, whatever the folder you have renamed that OpenCart, right? In that renamed folder, inside that folder, you just find this file config-dist.php, rename that to config.php. That is hyphen dist you have to remove. So go to that folder location here in the htdocs, wherever you copied the OpenCart. In that, you'll find a folder file with the name. What was that name, guys? Just find it here. What is the name of the file? Config-dist. Is there any file with the name config-dist here? Config-dist is not there here. In which folder location they mentioned? Inside the OpenCart folder, rename the config-dist.php to config. I don't find anything there. Here I see some different files actually. Okay, I got it. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Sorry. There's one mistake here. That is, go back, delete this again. You copied this extracted zip folder thing, right? So go to the location where you extracted. Go inside that. You should not copy this entire folder. Go inside that. Here you will find a folder with the name upload. You just have to copy this upload folder. You don't have to copy the entire OpenCart folder. You just copy the upload folder. Come to the C drive, to server root directory, that is XAMPP folder. In that htdocs, find htdocs, then paste it. Then paste that upload folder here. Okay, here you should not copy paste the entire extracted folder, rather the upload folder part of that thing only you have to copy paste. Okay, not the entire thing. I think it's not clear here, but you have to do that. Okay, move files to means upload folder only you have to move here. Okay, they have not clearly mentioned here which folder. We have to move the upload folder. You have to copy the upload folder to this htdocs folder of the XAMPP server. Server root directory is htdocs. So let's paste it here. Once you get this, rename this to OpenCart now. Okay, instead of upload, just rename that OpenCart or something. Go inside that. After you go inside this OpenCart folder, you will find a file known as config-dist. Rename that. Remove this hyphen dist part. Just keep it config.php. Again, you have to go to the admin folder, I think so. Here also we have another file that is config-dst. Remove that hyphen dst. Okay. Now go back here. You see. So here config-dist.php got renamed to config.php, and here also it got renamed to config.php. Two places. Once this part is also done, then create a database. Next step is that we need to create a database, guys. In order to create a database, we have to open PHP myadmin. Okay. How to open the PHP myadmin application? For that to happen, we have to use this URL. Okay. After all this setup, we have to, you see, HTTP localhost means your computer machine, IP address of your computer. Either you can give the IP address of your local machine or you can say localhost. Both are fine. So this from here you have to say /php myadmin. Okay. So let's try that out. HTTP. What is that? Let's see here. HTTP colon double forward slash localhost slash OpenCart. Not OpenCart. PHP myadmin, right? PHP myadmin. I think this is the one. You have to launch PHP myadmin and just click on press enter, guys. Once you press enter, you will get the access to this PHP myadmin where you can access the database and all the stuff, okay, of the application, okay. You can access the database here. So what I'm going to do here is I need to set up a database here, create a new database. For the application, I'm going to create a new database. Create a new database, guys. Fresh database we are going to create for the application. Click on new in PHP myadmin. In that PHP myadmin, you need to click on new, it's saying. Click on new. Where is the new option? Is there a new option here anywhere? Or you can also click on the database, guys. Okay, you can click on this database. Once you say database, some database name is asking. Give some database name. Let's give the name as OpenCart underscore DB and say create. Okay. So there are some steps here. You can either follow or you can, simply go here. I don't know where the new option is there, but there may be somewhere here new option may be there. Yeah, new option is here actually. Okay. Either you can click on the database or you can click on the new option. Same thing is coming. Okay. When I click on the new, the same thing is coming. Here you give the database name. Okay. Here they're asking us to give the database name as OpenCart underscore. You can give any name. They are giving a sample one as underscore DB so that we can remember. Okay. Some kind of code is there here. You don't have to change that. Okay. Choose. Okay. This thing as a collection. That's okay. You don't have prompted, then click on create. Okay, then simply click on create. Database got created here. You see a new database got created with the name OpenCart underscore DB is a new database that we have created. We have created a database now. Now we have to install OpenCart. How to install OpenCart? We have till now we have not installed the OpenCart, guys. Okay, we have only set up the created a new DB here to install the OpenCart. After posting that OpenCart thing into that root directory of XAMPP and all those stuff, htdocs of the root directory. The next thing is that run the installer, that is localhost OpenCart. The folder name I change it from upload to OpenCart, right? Then say install. Okay. So copy this URL otherwise and just why to take the headache? Just click on like this. You got a license agreement here. Simply scroll down here and say click on continue button. You see, once you click on continue button, all tick marks are coming. Status, everything is in green color. But here, if you come to this, please make sure PHP extensions like below are installed. Your status, green color, green color, green color, green color. Here, two red colors are there. GD is one red color. Zip is another red color. Two red colors are there. So how to enable this GD and zip? How to enable this? Remaining all are enabled. Only these two things. GD and zip were not enabled. So you're getting a problem here. I don't know whether they have given any step here. License agreement is done. Ensure all the requirements are permissions. If not, fix them and refresh the page, they are saying. Okay, how to fix them? They have not given the solution. How to fix this GD and zip? They have not given the solution here. So here for that I will write one more prompt. Fix GD and zip. Okay, simple. So how to install? You will get the steps. Okay, fix GD and zip. Those are the things we are getting problem here, right? GD and zip. So I'm just saying fix GD and zip and you'll get this. If you are using XAMPP, go to C drive, XAMPP folder, in that PHP folder, in that php.ini file. Go to that C drive, in that go to the XAMPP folder, in the XAMPP folder go to where? In XAMPP folder go to PHP folder. Where is the PHP folder? PHP folder. In the PHP folder you will find something known as php.ini file. Let's find php.ini file. That type P, you will get it. Somewhere here you will see php.ini file. Right click here and say edit in notepad. Okay, edit in notepad. It will open the file in the notepad file. php.ini file is getting opened in the notepad file. Scroll down or search here, control F. You have to search for GD, guys. First you have to search for GD and press enter. You got the GD here, but this GD line got commented. How can I say that this particular line got commented? Here there is symbol known as semicolon. Semicolon is there in this ini file. That means it semicolon acts like a comment here. If you remove that semicolon, now GD will be got uncommented. Okay, second thing is a zip file. Just here clear and search for zip file, and you got the zip here is called zip, and here again semicolon is there. Remove that, uncomment that. Now save this file, save this, and you can close this if you want. After that, simply what you have to do, just go to this XAMPP control panel and stop the server, stop the database. Again start it. Just restart once. Okay, stopping and starting means you are restarting that. Okay, once you restart that, just go here and refresh again. Okay, once restarted, now you see the GD which was in cross mark got tick mark, and the zip which you got the cross mark also got a tick mark. Click on continue. Once you click on the continue, enter your, you see the next step is that once you click on the continue, fix all these problems and all. Okay, what the next step here? Go to the previous one. Okay, here fix any problems and all. We did that. Refresh the page and database and admin setup. Database host, local host. See, Host name should be localhost. You have to verify that. Then username should be root. Yes, username is root. We have to verify that it's coming by default. Okay. Password, leave it blank if you are using XAMPP or WAMP. Okay, you should not give any password here. You should not enter any password here. Database name. Next one is database name. Give the database name. You already have set up the database here, right? Using phpMyAdmin, we already have set up the opencart_db. The same name we have to give here. Where is the database name? Here, give the database name as opencart_db, whatever we have set up in the phpMyAdmin. Next thing is what? Admin username should be admin. Admin username should be admin. Yes, it is admin only. What is admin password? Admin password, set a strong password they are saying. Set a strong password they are saying, but you can give any password, guys. Okay, can give a strong password, or I'll give the same thing because I don't remember, so I'll give the admin and admin as a password. Okay, username is also admin, password is also admin. Okay, so that we can remember. But for root, there's no password. Then we have to give some valid email address. Give some valid email address and click on continue. That's it. Okay, so here we are installing the OpenCart. As part of these steps, we are installing the OpenCart and enter the complete installation. After successful installation, you will see a success message. Let's see whether we are getting a success message. I clicked on the continue, right? The page is still loading. Yes, the page is still loading. We should get success message here. Should get a success message. Let's wait for the success message to come. It's still loading. Let's wait. Why it's taking so much of time? It should come quickly, but there's a problem. Still loading. Yes, it's still loading. Admin, email address, everything we have given properly. Just we should get a success message here. Okay. It's taking too much of time. I'll refresh this once. I'll fill all the details again. OpenCart_db. Admin, I'll give the admin as a password, and here email address as some email address, and click on continue. Let's see if it is coming faster. Let's wait then. Let's wait for some time. It's not coming immediately. Configuration it's saying. Let's wait for some time to see whether we are getting some success message here. Once we get the success message, then we can go to the next one. We have to delete this installation directory after that. Okay. Taking so much of time. That's okay. Sometimes it may take time. So we are almost there, guys. Only the success message should come. Okay. Once we get the success message, then we'll delete the installation directory. Okay. So we'll go to the OpenCart folder and delete the install directory. That means after we get the success message here, we'll go to the where is that XAMPP folder. In that htdocs, where is htdocs? In that we copied this upload folder and rename that OpenCart, right? In that OpenCart, do you see any install folder? That install folder we have to delete. Okay. Once we get the success message here. Okay, why it's taking so much of time? So we'll do one thing. I'll just simply say, and if you don't get success message, I'll simply say here, just post it here and say taking time. Is it expected? Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll do one thing. I'll try to access this, even though we didn't get success message, but I'll try to access to see if any visit localhost OpenCart, I'll say. The install folder you can remove. Still, it's taking to the install folder only. Or we'll do one thing. Provide that install folder. Continue. Continue. Freshly, I'll give again. It's running, guys. Simple. It's keeping on running. I'll do one thing. I'll just close all this stuff. Start GPT-2. Close everything. I'll just stop this, close this. I'll just restart everything to see. Now I'll say start. Then I'll open the browser here and simply say localhost, PHP my admin. Okay. I'm able to access. Yes, OpenCart application database is also there. Once I click on this, I should get the different tables, different database tables here. One of the table with the name, different tables are there here. That's okay. The next part is that I'll say localhost slash OpenCart. The install is coming. Continue. Everything is good. Continue. This should give us a success message. Okay. This should give us a success message. After entering all these details and entering the email address, click on the continue button. We should get a success message. But I'm not getting. Okay, now we got this. Okay, this kind of page is coming means now it's working fine. Somehow it started working. Don't forget to delete your install directly, it is saying. So I'll go to this folder location, htdocs OpenCart. In that install folder is there. After installation is done, delete that installed folder, close this and refresh this once. If you're not getting, just remove all this part. Till OpenCart only you keep, localhost OpenCart. And if you're able to access the application, let's see. Whether we are able to access the application or not, let's see. Localhost slash OpenCart is coming, right? Localhost slash OpenCart is coming. But the next one we have here, ChatGPT, go to ChatGPT and follow the steps blindly, okay? So this was the prompts we have given earlier. And then I just restarted the things and all, everything is working fine now. Earlier it was not working fine. And here we have installed the installation directory also and navigate there. I install directory. I have, for security reasons, you have to uninstall. I mean, delete that. Otherwise, then front end store. How to access the front end store? Simply say localhost slash OpenCart. Okay. So localhost slash OpenCart means the front end part of the application is coming. So every front end will have a backend also. Okay. So from where the products will be added to this application. Okay. If you want to display new product here on the page, then with the help of backend part of the application, which admin team will use. Okay. Admin team will use the backend part of the application to display different products on this front end part of the application that end users will use. This front end part of the application, end users will use. There's a backend part of the application which admin team will use for admin purpose. Okay. If a new product comes or if a product goes out of stock or something, if you want to add more products into the repo or something, we need to use the backend part of the application. For backend part, we have to say localhost slash OpenCart slash admin. Okay. You have to access this. We'll get the access to the backend part of the application. Here, what is the username and password? We already have set up admin as a username, admin as a password. Give admin here and here also give admin here. Okay. Once you enter admin and admin here and click on the login button, guys, you'll get logged in. Okay. To the admin part of the backend part of the application, you will get logged in. Let's close all this stuff. So this is the backend part of the application. We got the front end part of the application and backend part of the application. Now customize your store. Log into the admin panel to start configuring your store. If you want to change anything here, like for example, if you want to change everything, you can change guys. Okay, design, banners, theme editor. Let's go to theme editor and see. Choose your store. default account checkout. A lot of things are there here. I don't know how to, do this. There are a lot of stuff here. Layouts. Let's go to layouts and see what is there in the layouts. Account. A lot of options are there here. Uh, Catalog, categories. You see different categories you can create, different products you can create, subscription plans. Many things are there, but where is the logo and all? I don't remember. Okay, settings. Let's go to settings. This is a store. Click on edit. Here, what is the store name, guys? What is the store name? Your store. If you want to give a proper name, let's say instead of here what is coming your store, right? Let's say I want to give, let's say QFox, QFox store. Let's say QFox store. Okay, instead of your store, I want to make it as QFox store and click on save and just refresh here. In the back end, if you do any changes, the front end also will change. You see here QFox store is coming as a title. You can see that, right? We got change the store name. We got change the store name to the your store to QFox store. Okay. So like this, we can do a lot of changes from the back end and it will reflect in the front end. Okay. Fine. This is the front end and back end part of the application that we have successfully set up. Okay. Many things you can explore that is out of our reach now. Ultimately, now we have the access to the database, yes or no? Do we have the access to the database, guys? The front end part of the application, back end part of the application, and database of the application. Do you have the access? Yes or no? Yes, we have the access, right? This is access we have to the application. This is a DB known as OpenCart underscore DB is a DB name. Under that, we have some tables here. Once you create an account, once you try to create an account here, go to the register and manually you try to create an account and see whether it is getting reflected in the backend part of the application or not. In the tables and all, let's see that. Arun, just give Motori some email address. I'll give this fresh one, right? So we can give, not a problem. 12345 is the password. Subscribe, privacy policy, click on continue button. You see, account has been created successfully. Okay. Now go here to the backend part of the application and go to the customers here and say customers table. Go to the customers table and see whether the customer has been added here or not. Let's see. Okay. You see the customer has been added. This is a new added customer. Just now we added, right? So also in the DB where it is getting stored, refresh here and see any particular table we have here. So OC customer table is there. Click on the OC customer table and see, is there any record? Did any record got added? You see with the given first name Arun, with the given last name Motori, with the email address, there's no telephone number, that's okay. Given some password, encrypted password is coming. Okay, like this, some details are coming, right? So in the database, these details are being stored, and from the UI, you are entering the same details. So now you are going to compare the details that you have entered into the application with the details in the database and see if they both match. If they both match, you are going to pass the test. Okay, if they both match, you are going to pass the test. So for now, for today, we only have set up the local machine application and all those stuff, but actual database testing is still pending, guys. Okay, I'm going to cover that in tomorrow's session. Okay. So we have made the things ready. This application is now ready and we can now create the account and all those stuff. Everything is possible, guys. Only thing is that after, we have to automate this particular entire test case and perform database testing here. That I'm going to cover in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we have the session at 7:30 p.m. IST where I'm going to cover you. Okay, we'll complete this 15th test case tomorrow. Okay, that's the plan. Today we have only set up the things. We made the things ready for the 15th test case to be automated. Tomorrow we are going to automate this. Okay, we'll start the server, we'll start the database thing. Okay, DBMS software, and we'll automate this application. We'll automate this application, guys. Local host OpenCart application we are going to automate. So if you want to delete this again, if you don't want to have this account, right, you can delete this. Okay, freshly you can create later. Okay, so account doesn't exist now. Fine. Okay, guys, this is what is the process. The setup process for today is done. Tomorrow we are going to continue with this session where the 15th test case is not started yet. Only the things that are required, the application, database, and all those things are now ready. Since we have the access to the database, we can now automate this particular test case. Okay, that we are going to see tomorrow. Yes, yes. Something new, right? You can also try this out, guys. Meanwhile, you have time, right? If you have time, you can try this out, okay? How to set up how to convert your local machine into server machine and how to set up the application and database and get the things ready for the test case. You try it out. And tomorrow we are going to see the actual automation for database testing. Okay. For today, only the requirements are being, yeah. Not last session recording, did I not upload? Yeah, I'll see. If I have not
Yes, sir.
uploaded, I'll just upload. Okay,
Yes,
just give
sir.
me a second. Live automation of real projects using. Okay, where is that? Which one? Ninth one?
Sir.
11 to 14. Okay, let's see. 14th test case, right? In the last session, I covered 14th session.
Sir.
1 minute. I'll upload right away. So tomorrow we'll complete the 15th one. Okay, in two parts we are covering. So one is setup part to make the things ready. And tomorrow I'll directly start with the automation part, okay, of this database testing. Yeah, I'll upload. Okay, done. Okay, it's getting uploaded. Yeah, interview preparations cannot be part of this. Okay, maybe we'll take it as part of the weekend sessions or something. Okay, it will be part of the training sessions only, not here. Okay. Because our pure intention is to automate some live out or application project. Okay, live application we need to automate that we are actually doing, and our intention is the same. Okay, fine. So that's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. IST. I already posted the timings in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and take it from there.
Sir, but tomorrow onwards you'll take a class 1 hour, sir, daily?
Yeah, not 1 hour, 45 minutes. It's always 30 to 45 minutes only. Okay, it's a regular classes, right? So if session will take time means I'll break into 45 minutes is the time. If required, I'll take to 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is the max
Okay.
time, not more than that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll aim
Okay.
for 45 minutes. If not possible, I'll aim for 1 hour. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so like that.
Sir, you
Fine then.
uploaded that
Yeah,
you are 14 the test case, sir.
yeah, uploaded just now. Completed.
Okay. Okay,
You can
sir.
access. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, that's all for today. See you tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Okay, and we'll continue the sessions. Every day we are going to have the sessions going ahead, except weekends. Okay, 27, 28, 29. Again, the next Monday to Friday it will be there. Okay, bye everyone. See you then. Take care. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye. See you.